Hello and happy Saturday. We're here at Boofy's with Jeanna from Nature's Logic. She's doing a product demo. She has lots of food samples, dry food samples. She has some 100% natural broth. We have some frozen treats for the pups. We also have some coupons and some pureed pumpkin samples too. For those of our customers and friends who are not familiar with Nature's Logic, what makes Nature's Logic different from every other pet food company on the market these days?
Nature's Logic is the only pet food on the market today that is 100% natural, whole food for pets. There's no synthetic vitamins and minerals. Nothing man-made goes in our bag. It's complete and balanced nutrition without anything artificial. So they're going to get all the benefits of organic fruits and vegetables, non-GMO, with 90% meat, protein in our 90% protein in our bag. There's no protein from any other ingredients. We have healthy millet. We have plasma that provides the 18 amino acids and essential minerals, which is whole food nutrition that's great for your pets, that will leave them feeling healthy and energetic. And it's great for cats and dogs. We have canned food. Our canned food is 95% meat, 5% fruits and vegetables, and nothing else added. It's just whole food, good nutrition. Our bone broth is 100% natural bone broth, nothing else added. It's pure bone broth. We used it to make doggy ice cream. We added pumpkin to it. The dogs love it. It's just great whole food nutrition. You can't go wrong for your cats or dogs.
So there's something kind of interesting about the pork bone broth and the beef bone broth, especially with relation to older pets, and that's an ongoing concern for a lot of our customers. Tell us what's so special about that and why it's nice to add it into your dog or cat's diet.
So the two bone broths you listed, the beef and the pork, are super high in natural glucosamine and chondroitin. Those two items are naturally absorbed by your pets. They're absorbed at high amounts and used by your pets. That's absorbed higher than synthetic glucosamine and chondroitin. So they're getting the benefits of extra hydration and the natural glucosamine and chondroitin all together in one all-natural product.
Cool. Now you mentioned millet as being in the dry food formulas, and that's relevant to some news that's had a lot of people alarmed. There's a lot of misinformation going around, also a lot of misinterpretation going around about grain-free versus with grain foods. I think when people hear that the grain-free is bad, they're hearing that you need grains in the diet, and that's not exactly right, but it's important to know what carbohydrate is in your pet's kibble, and there has to be a carbohydrate in there to hold it together. Pet food is essentially a meat cookie. You have to have something together. If you ever tried making cookies without flour, it probably went badly for you in your own kitchen, so there has to be a carbohydrate source. But there seems, I think the take-home point for a lot of the information about diets now is the fact that the carbohydrate binder, or the source, what it is making a huge difference for a lot of dogs. For digestive reasons, but also in cases of heart trouble, you may want to be looking at something that isn't necessarily a white potato or a legume-based carbohydrate source. So tell us about millet. What makes millet special?
Millet is truly special. Millet is a low glycemic carbohydrate. It's a seed. It's an ancient grain. It is a grain, but it is a non-allergen grain. So when your pet eats the millet, they digest it slowly. It does not raise their blood sugar, such as potatoes and legumes or sweet potatoes. So they're going to get a slow-releasing energy source. It is not a protein source. All of our protein comes from meat. So it doesn't have any of the concerns that are in the news today of where the taurine is coming from. So the benefits of millet are going to be a low glycemic, slow digesting carbohydrate, and it's not going to be a blood sugar spiking carbohydrate. And the other concerns with some of the other ingredients were that they were possibly blocking absorption of taurine from the protein source, and that's not the case with millet. So it's going to be an excellent carb source.
One of the reasons that a lot of people have switched their pets to grain-free food over the years is due to digestibility, digestive upset, also allergic reactions to gluten and things like that that are in some grain sources. Some dogs and cats don't do well with any sorts of grain. They're not really a natural part of a dog or cat's diet any more than they are a human's diet. But adding grains back in isn't going to be the answer for a lot of dogs or cats that do have sensitivity. So, the other thing is millet is a gluten-free.
It is.
Totally gluten-free carbohydrate source binder.
Millet is gluten-free, and it's a non-allergen grain. Typically, 99% of pets are not allergic to millet unless they are the type of pet that is very sensitive and is allergic to many things.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a non-allergen grain.
What can you tell us about the canned foods? I can tell you that my own cats are big fans of the canned food. Tell us about that.
Our canned food is 95% meat and 5% organic, non-GMO fruits and vegetables. It's a very high meat content, thick pate. So I have yet to meet very many pets who don't care for it. We use the same food in both cat and dog.
Mm-hmm.
We just put it in a small can or a big can. It's taurine efficient for cats and carnivore appropriate for dogs. It can be used for both species, and because there are no added synthetic vitamins and minerals, it is a complete and balanced diet for both. It can be used if you are a raw feeder and you need to travel. You can supplement our canned food in place of the raw food because it is 95% meat and 5% fruits and vegetables. There's no gums, no salt added, no carrageenan, nothing artificial is added into our cans. We use plasma as the gelatin to hold it all together, and plasma provides the 18 amino acids and the vital minerals. So you're going to get a nice clean food in our canned food. It is a thick pate, as I mentioned, so you may need to chunk it up or even add a little bit of water.
It is a very thick loaf.
Yeah.
It's a very dense loaf in that can.
So you're getting a lot of meat for your money. Because it is a low moisture content, water is free. You can add water, but when you're buying a high moisture content food, you're obviously getting less meat, but you're getting a full can of meat in here.
You are getting less meat. You're also paying for someone else's water, and you're paying to transport someone else's water.
Yes.
So
So this is a great value for your money to get such a large amount of meat in your can.
You did mention raw food. Tell us about your raw food, because you do have a line. You're unusual. You have canned food, you have dry food, you also have raw food.
Our raw food, same thing as our canned, 95% meat, 5% organic non-GMO fruits and vegetables, and we add a little bit of plasma for the essential amino acids and minerals, and that's it. No synthetic vitamins and minerals. It's all just whole food for your pets. It continues across our whole line. We want the best for our pets. Our frozen raw, it comes in individually wrapped patties, and they come in 8 ounce or 3.2 ounce.
Those are really convenient.
Yep, you can thaw 1 patty at a time or 3 patties at a time, depending on how many you need or how many pets you have. It comes in a variety of flavors. We have rabbit, beef, chicken, and venison. And so we have all the flavors that you need. And pork. Yes. So the 3.2 ounce size is great for a topper or for a small dog or even a cat. And then we have the 8 ounce patties. It's great for a complete and balanced meal. So you're going to find, again, it's a very clean, whole food diet. It's great for dogs who are sensitive to some of the ingredients in the kibble foods that you'll find. And it's amazing what a raw food diet will do for pets who have allergies, stomach issues, the gamut goes on. It makes all the difference in the world. I know you're a huge fan of
Yes,
broth eating.
indeed. It helps with digestibility. It's proteins in their natural form, which is what the digestive enzymes are used to having to break down. It becomes a little bit harder when they're kind of a all tangled mess from cooking and things. But we are huge fans. We'd like to keep it as close to nature as we possibly can, understanding that human pet parents want to have the convenience of commercially prepared food, but there's no reason it can't be made with great quality ingredients and as close to forms as natural as it could be. So, also, you're going to be here till, what, about 2:30 or so today?
Yep, 2:30, 3 o'clock. So we have coupons for buy two, get two free on the cans. That's cat and dog. We have all kibble on sale. Small bags are $3 off, medium bags are $5 off, and large bags are $7 off.
Woohoo!
We have samples of broth.
Yummy.
We have doggy ice cream ready to go. And we have kibble samples for dogs and cats. So if you come on down, we are ready for you. We have lots of samples and coupons. You can also enter a contest
Yes.
to win 6 months of Nature's Logic free. All you have to do is fill out a card and
Here
give
at
it at
Boofy's.
the register.
Yep, stop by Boofy's to fill out your form.
Come to Boofy's, like their Facebook page, and you can win 6 months of Nature's Logic.
And that is any size, any variety.
Any flavor.
6 bags.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for being here, Jeanna. We'll hope to see some of you here. Come down for some frozen treats. Bring the pups. It's still warm out. Summer is not done with us yet.
No.
And we'll talk to you soon.